Michael Sean Carroll, checking. 1, 2. I'll take Mike's board. I like this one better. That one's cool. I like this shape. That's cool.
It's so weird because I remember I put so much effort into that shape. I actually came up with the idea for it. I have no idea why. This was my first planB board.
It was your first?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know why I did this. I don't know if it was the bitch boards that came out because it was calling me a baby. I just randomly saw something and I was just like, oh, like a little man baby. It's a man child. We should give him this graphic. Tried to make this dude the little guy on all of my graphics. If you see on the earlier graphics, this guy's somewhere.
Oh, really?
The Christmas tree one. Yeah. See, I was trying to make boards for all seasons. Way ahead of the streetwear game.
That wasn't around during 8th Street though, was it? This baby?
No. You know how Roscop
has the character.
Had an evolving character.
Or Modus with the cat.
Yeah, so like this is where I was going with this thing.
I like it. I don't remember it being his first graphic. I remember the Never Trend. That one like feels like an early planB to me. It's pretty fitting. People used to call him a baby a little bit, right?
I guess I act like a baby sometimes. So my friends call me out on it. And so I try to learn from that, but...
I like it. We're still trying to make graphics like that, I feel like, right?
Dude, I have no idea who drew this. Maybe Carl Heineman. I don't know, dude. People were saying Carl Heineman was doing the graphics. Do you remember him doing graphics?
I do, but not like this. But you were saying the shape, you put a lot into this shape.
Oh yeah, put a lot of effort into this shape. Really wanting it full right in this area, like the really full nose. If you can tell, it's full right here. Because I want it to look like a Jason Lee shape. I like this shape actually right now. What about you, Rick?
I kind of actually just saw this one recently. This ended up being like a cease and desist. So there's only a small batch of these out there. And I feel like, I don't think I came up with this idea. I think Mike Ternowski, or I can't remember how we came up with this one.
Sean Coons did it?
Sean Coons did it. That's right. He did a lot of the early planB stuff. Star Wars series.
Yes. I picked my character.
Yeah, you did, definitely.
I picked my character and I want to set the record straight because I saw in an interview someone said that I was really pissed when I found out that I was Princess Leia, which is far from the truth. I said I wanted Princess Leia because I didn't want to be the literal, like, you
Luke
know,
Skywalker.
like I'm
Han Solo.
Yeah. No, he's Han.
Exactly.
See, no, but that's legit. Like, I think he is Han Solo. But
thanks,
you know,
Mike. No,
it's
I
like
don't
a
know
little
how
charming, funny character, you know, that handles some shit.
I think it was default though, because obviously Darth Vader, Duffy's like the sickest. He gets Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Sheffy, obviously. Like, so let's put this guy in the series, and that's where he fits.
Guy didn't want to be part of the matching personality or whatever.
Right.
So I thought it'd be fun to go with Princess Leia.
It's perfect. It says limited edition too, which is funny. Is that how it originally?
It was
always like that.
And it's pretty funny how your name's like cropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting the shapes got. So this came what? How much later than yours? Because look at that.
Yeah.
92, right? Towards right before Girl, maybe, or in that
Yeah,
zone?
because Girl Boards, we were at this 7.5, right? Maybe.
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah. So you know Sean Coons, he skated for PAL. He's a freestyler. I think he freestyled, and he's sponsored by PAL. Nick Terche knew him.
Really?
And he introduced me to Sean Coons when we were starting planB. I mentioned Sean Coons to Ternowski.
Really?
Yes.
Fun fact, we're learning, see?
Yeah, he did a lot of planB graphics.
They kind of mocked us about our graphics not being that good in the early days, so no, we felt insulted.
At that point, yeah, I didn't really care, but in starting planB, we were just talking about how sick, World Blind, all that, all their graphics are super sick, and they're wood. Those guys were doing those graphics. Yeah. So, yeah, I would have been down.
Especially the blind graphics were amazing. Some of the early Jason Lee stuff was kind of iconic, like the Bible, Made in America thing. Kind of almost in this vein, bold, illustrated art.
Like the Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat was Jenkins. Yeah.
That was?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ride graphics.
But I feel like that was inspired in this realm, right?
I think I was trying to have a world industry blind graphic with this idea.
But it's cool that we actually did get to do graphics with Sean 20 years later, which has been fun.
I would say my Christmas graphic, but then I like that because I was just like, why not make a Christmas theme for Christmas for the moms? What about you?
I know I got made fun of for the hobo graphic for a while. That's probably from Sean Cliver and those guys. Voted one of the worst board graphics. I don't know why. I didn't mind that. I think I was homeless at the time, but maybe the art, I wouldn't consider it my worst, but that's what
Yeah, those
Sean
dudes
Cliver
talked a
thinks
lot
that
of
was
shit
my-
about planB graphics, so I might have gotten subliminally stuck in our heads.
right. World Blind 101?
Wow. What era?
I mean-
Can we go
Golden era.
Blind
Not
101,
flame
and I can't mention the third.
Those
World
three brands.
Blind 101?
Mention like best to worst, Blind 101, and then I can't say the third. I can't even, because it doesn't even come out of my mouth. Early World though.
Yeah, early
Randy
world,
Colvin, so it's tough. What era?
planB went over there because of World Blind.
But Blind was the sickest when it came out.
Chico and all them made World sick as fuck. In day
Javante.
one, Javante. I would go Blind.
You almost go Blind Early World,
World
then 101.
101, even though I don't think 101 should be last. I don't think it should be last.
Yeah.
Early World though.
But
Randy Colvin World. Sorry to talk over you.
no, no, no. I'm just trying to think. I'm gonna go Blind World.
Are you thinking like Billy Waldman, Mike Vallely, like Chris Branagh, like that
World. I like 101 pants. And it had nothing to do with the company or any of the skaters whatsoever. It was just,
You can't really do
Yeah.
a 1 to 3. Yeah, it's an impossible, especially because.
Modus was sick.
Yeah.
Eric in the 101 video was sick. Falling down.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
That part right there, like, it showed the next
Yeah.
level of standard.
Looking like he skated switch, but not really. That was interesting, right? That
Did
was.
you,
that
did
was
you ever
101.
pay attention to it?
No,
Or it just
no.
looked like it when he'd land?
That was
going this
amazing.
way, be like,
That's
are we talking shit?
probably.
That's all.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
start a
All right,
30-year-old
we have to go
beef.
through this one here.
Rick Howard?
What do you got? That's a sick tone-on-tone print.
What's that called?
Questionable video that Mike was in. That's a relic.
Shrek.
Rick Howard was in this video, questionable. You want to know
Oh,
what
no,
that
he
trick
was
was? And Mo started doing it later, Mike Mo. I was trying to do a late pressure flip.
Was that in the video? You're
Yeah.
inward? I don't remember that.
It's like
That's
a
funny.
that, and I land kind of tic-tacky.
Oh, you like a pivot, like to your tail, kind of. Now I remember it.
Like the goal of whatever that thing was over the trash can was a late pressure flip.
That's pretty sick. Late pressure flip. Was there Sheffy footage? I remember him on the session.
I think he did a line there or something. Airlock nexts or whatever they were. You know what? I really hated them at first because they had those the multicolored toes. Do you remember those? But then we started bleaching them, and so they kind of blend them together, spray painting them. So then after covering up the actual shoe with spray paint or bleach, I like that shoe. We used to bleach our shoes, our
But-
half cabs, and then they changed the materials, and you couldn't get the bleach to take anymore. And so you don't have black half cabs anymore, you just have some black and tan.
But this was a special moment in time for me. And it's cool, I reconnected with Jake Rosenberg recently, who's actually remastering this, and that was fun. Thank you, Jake, for making this with
Yeah.
Mike Ternasky.
And hanging out with Danny a little bit.
Yeah, it was
Lately.
a fun time.
We saw it just trickling in, the San Francisco State footage and all that with He's the Terminator. I think that was his sponsor me video. So we saw that, the rest is history. And we'd hear about it.
And then you see what he did at San Marcos, just coming down to skate for a weekend, all of, yeah. Which one was it? Was there not a make? Was it at the fountain in San Francisco? Was that a bail?
No, that was
That
me.
Oh, was that you?
What was your bail?
Let's talk about
There
Rick's
was a
first.
couple, oh, was it a nose blunt on the table? And they clipped it, right? There was some edits going down. I guess it was called questionable for a reason.
Yeah,
Whose board?
in the
On that
edit, not
section?
right after the trick, but right after the edit.
In the edit. Oh, was that
I know
Danny's
this
board?
shit.
Was
I
it
know
Danny's
this.
board? Whose board did I focus? Tell me, refresh my memory. I can't remember. We were focusing so many boards back then.
Like that. You don't remember that? Get
I
out of the
don't.
way, I'll do this. Jake Rosenberg.
Okay,
Right.
Okay.
yeah.
But don't you remember pushing him to the side like
Kinda,
that?
yeah, not really. Okay, I have to, yeah. I have to watch this video again.
No doubt about that one. And it'll be
He
taken
tells
serious.
everyone that he's the first to do it, so he's,
I like to say I invented a bunch of shit, but it's stuff I'd just never seen anyone else do, but not saying anyone else didn't do it before because, you know, documenting stuff
did you
wasn't.
not see Gon's tribe or something? You just made it up?
I'm pretty sure. Like
That's
Rick
sick.
couldn't remember about the focusing. I don't remember seeing anyone trying it. I mean, I think people talked about it.
Did that come after your no slide pressure flip thingy?
I actually did it before.
Before that, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. At that time, it was like the only time I did it. I swear I probably didn't do it again until 411, the kickflip nose wheelie. Seemed like 10 years back then.
Was that a session or did you try it multiple? Because you were trying to focus your board or something on one of them, right?
Yeah, I think it was just a session. It took a really long time. And then I landed it finally, and then I glitched and I got pissed. Jake filmed it. Wait, yeah,
Now you go to focus your board and they cut it. Did you?
because I
Was it-
fell. Yeah, I tried to focus my board and then I just like,
Fuck you.
yeah, I had that graphic. It was hanging out in Maze's office for years. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
that was a good one.
I was down for that. I wasn't really taking it in at the time that I was being looked at like a little shithead that just breaks boards.
There was a lot of focusing going on at Embarcadero though, right? The daily occurrence.
Everyone
Henry, Mike, everybody was just breaking shit. Yeah.
was, even Rick was.
I was trying to be like these guys. Wait, so questionable, sorry, is the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have in there. Right when you asked that, I swear, and I'm probably forgetting something that I like a lot more, but I feel like there's like a manual line with the double flip.
Oh, wait, no, that's at the movie theater
Yeah.
spot.
There's something just
Oh.
I always appreciated and looked at. It was like, that looks everything E-A-T-O, right? Isn't that E-A-T-O?
Yeah.
Everything about that one.
Sketchy double flip where I hit my tail.
But I like the sketchiness
Just a little
about it too.
sloppy, whatever.
When sketchy looks good, natural sketch. I love a natural sketch.
I feel like all the Embarcadero stuff was fun. Was that the first one where you ollied up, kickflip weight of it off the block? I like that. It seemed like you were just skating, not trying. Like it just seemed like
I got
they
lucky.
captured the session. Had anyone done that yet? Kickflip weight of it?
Yeah, Rick Howard
No,
had already
but
done it.
I think you were
and
trying
I feel like he did it off the same one, huh?
Oh, did they? It's the same video? But I hit this. You did it proper. I like how Mike did that trick.
But Rick did it before me. Hensley was the first one I ever seen trying it.
Trying it right. Yeah. Mini ramp sessions were fun.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. Just those moments with that crew. There we go. Second one.
This video is called
Virtual reality. Came out what, 1 year later? Pretty quick, right?
No, a year later. Yeah.
A year later.
It felt like we were filming for 3 years, but
Ferguson's in this one. That's rad. Was Sheffy spinning them back then? I can't remember who was whipping those around.
So-
Probably Rodney Mullen was doing everything 10 years before we were even thinking about it.
Going back from virtual reality to questionable, I think Rick has a clip or a line. It's kind of dark, and he does switch varial flip off like 2 or 3
Oh, yeah.
stairs.
Downtown Vancouver.
He landed on a couple
that's
switch
right. That's when it was
360
happening.
flips. He landed on a couple of them.
But I bet you Henry, I feel like Henry was probably doing them.
I feel like a lot of people were just,
Probably Guy. When the blind video, probably Tim and Henry's down the floor. I feel like that's, I don't know, everyone was kind of hanging out, skating together,
Yeah.
and those things were in the ether.
you think you did something that no one's ever done, and then you see a video and then someone
Henry
else did
that,
it.
or yeah.
He's probably done one in the last couple months.
Probably haven't, no. I should. I'll try one tomorrow.
Years. I was never good at them. I always wanted to.
You can pull them out though.
Yeah, I did them, but they just felt very uncomfortable. And so I just felt like they looked how they felt. So. There's Duffy's, obviously.
That lip slide in Marin, that was,
Say Duffy, Rick, Sheffy, Colin and Danny, obviously.
dude, Danny's vert stuff. It was that a heel flip.
The whole video?
Yeah, Danny's like heel flip backside disaster on that. Danny's like skating that ramp like a mini ramp, just the way he was doing flip tricks.
That's the video that he does the tray flip, right? Tray flip, mute.
That footage was, and
It's-
Duffy's stuff. Everybody.
It's hard because
Yeah.
everyone, I think, skated pretty differently. Yeah, I liked everyone's stuff for different reasons.
It was
but-
cool that Chernesky got Rodney to film a street part. Who would have
Yeah.
thought that was gonna happen? That's a trip. I think I do. In my garage somewhere.
I do. I think I saw it being disrespected in one of my bins. It's like out of the case. Is this a case or a cover?
It's a case.
Okay.
No Hensley in this one though.
Wait, was Rodney not in the first one?
I guess. Was Hensley's retirement part in this? It was
That
the
was
first
the first one,
Yeah.
and Sal's second. What? Our
You guys don't
brains?
remember what you guys
Well, you
were even a
lived it,
part of.
And I
Yeah.
watched it. So of course, I absorbed it, and you guys just walked right past it. Like you were over the
I don't think that was any kind of thought out reason.
We were tinkering with shapes and we had access to the wood shop and we were just trying stuff really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prime was like right there and Rodney let us have free reign and that was
mean,
fun.
I feel like that was probably what it was. Rodney bringing us there and showing us like we can do it, go there with him or whoever, and then
Try your
yeah.
nose 1/8 shorter, make a weird whatever.
yeah,
tip.
because you know
it was
everyone
fun.
was drilling their holes back then and all that different stuff, and so you got to try out all those different things. So
It did look kind of sick though actually.
Yeah.
Footage, some, right?
We all started removing our graphics.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It became a thing later. But Vallely always had some like early blank board photos that looked.
I mean, because you think about when you started skating when?
91. The questionable was like my second video.
Okay. Wood grain wasn't, oh, it was already kind of on the
There
graphics,
was
right?
some wood grain there.
Yeah, because, I don't know, as a kid, it was always graphic, and it was always blonde wood, but then, like, when the colored wood grains started
Yeah.
coming out, that wasn't the reason, but it
That
felt kind of sick.
the prime color, those veneers look cool, for sure. Oh, beneficial, the
Yeah,
gap
yeah.
to front side, no sight.
Who
Oh,
else have you?
were people skating that? Can't remember.
Yeah, people were, oh,
Who was
duck
skating?
and or was it? Did they do just the little
Are people
two-stair
were
ledge?
maybe
or?
skating the gap, maybe? Like up. I think people would skate the gap. Yeah, it might have just been one of those ideas that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Jake mentioned probably try this or something, who knows.
I don't think I was like ordering like 3, can I get 3 or anything like that. I think a
5
lot of it.
5 or 6 or something? Does that
Yeah,
sound right?
that sounds about right.
Something like
And
that.
then like since I was a little brat, I focused my board. So I'd go to FTC and then build up a little debt. And so then I'd have them send me some stuff. So FTC was my box.
Did planB office keep? Did they had some boards at the office too? I feel like we would just go there and grab stuff more than like get stuff sent. I think we're
Yeah.
unless you were traveling or something.
Yeah, it was
feel
always
like-
kind of rad to go in and pick things out. Oh, sorry, am I fiddling with this
No,
too
that's
much?
good.
The mic?
All right, we gotta speed this up. We're never gonna get out of here.
I know.
All right,
There's a
sorry.
lot.
No, it's all my fault.
No, it's good.
We're only-
That was fun. Spike actually just sent me a print framed. I was telling you about his archivist.
Yeah.
Has a lot of his photos archived properly. He sent me a nice big print recently framed. But this was a Big Brother magazine cover, and probably what year was this? Probably 90. This was planB, probably 92. And this was a Spike idea. Let's paint the World Park all one color. I think Spike and Jeff Tremaine. And it was actually harder to do than conceived, just with stiff painted. They just rolled paint on the pants. Look at the little ass wheels.
Did you ask if you could paint the world park, or did you just do it?
I think you
Well,
could
just
just
do
do it at that time. It was for fun. One morning you could just graffiti the whole office for fun, just to fuck around. It was pretty loose and fun in the
And-
early days.
Dudes would break into the park and, because there was a locker room
Yeah,
that had
team
boards
boards.
and stuff. So they'd break in and steal boards.
Through the
team
roof.
riders.
Matt Schneer fell through the roof,
Did he?
stealing boards. This was fun.
Mike, what trick do you think that is?
This is a bail. I mean, where's the footage of this?
What is that?
I think
Heel
it's a
flip,
heel flip backside
back
nose
nose
blunt pose. I ended up doing one, but I don't know. Where is this? Is this in?
I think
Oh,
you
random.
guys went on a trip to
Yeah, we went on a trip to Seattle.
him.
Me,
Spike
Meg, and Spike.
went on a trip to Seattle.
I got arrested for speeding on that trip in Washington, going over 100 miles an hour. And Spike was like to the cop, did he say his name was Danny Way? Trying to fuck with the cop, like I'm giving fake names or something. Spike's like, let's go shoot an interview on this road trip to Seattle, which was fun. He
Alright.
brought like a Polaroid camera.
I liked Big Brother, and then I didn't like Big Brother, and then I really liked Big Brother.
Yeah, I loved it.
When Carney and like all those dudes started doing, I started reading it, you know, for the articles.
Yeah, Cliver would get picked on because he had to write from the heart and people couldn't take the criticism. We need a Big Brother right now, right?
No, because we would get canceled if we had a Big Brother.
So that's very rare with the coupons. Still, no expiration.
Free deck. You
Yeah.
can't. I don't know if you could do a Big Brother these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need it.
Oh, when I saw the Rickk interview, I was sad because he went skating in places that I didn't go. I was like, where are these spots?
They weren't spots.
What
we
are
just
these?
like classic Spike, like, what about that rock? Can you like, let's pull over and can you skate that? Sure. Yeah, it was fun.
It's like, where was that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was fun.
I feel like we're going back in time. Okay.
Rick can hang out with his cover. This here is the very first issue of Slap magazine.
That's
Well,
cool.
Lance Dawes took the photo, and thank you, Lance Dawes, for allowing me the honor of being on the Slap.
That's amazing. This is the first.
We call it the Whoop-de-Doo Rail. Got my Pal Pralta t-shirt on, Wade Spire Slayer shirt, wearing those Airwalks.
That was a tricky rail to skate. That was sick.
It was weird.
The ground was really good. You could slide out there, right? Trying stuff over.
It's like, what, 5 stairs or 6?
Did you backside 180 it the hard way?
No, but my first time taking acid, I pushed at it and ollied, thinking I was going to try to backside lip slide it, but I just kicked my board onto it.
That's a fun hallway to skate through though, right? Like when you're pushing through the city and you just like, oh, there's that rail and you can keep it going. Pretty sick.
And you got boobs.
Yeah.
Rodney's girlfriend. I miss it. Lance Dawes made that.
I feel like they should
Rick Howard's.
Am I in there?
They should just print all
No.
what do you
Oh,
call
wow,
it?
I am.
All the subjects on the message boards every month. Slap, it's the sickest message board ever.
But I'm honored to be a slap pal. Thanks, Lance.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know who. Were you a slap pal?
I was not a slap pal.
Damn.
Who else was?
I don't
Rick
know.
was. Who else?
Rick was, Solomon.
Javante.
Why did we say Solomon at the same time?
I don't know.
That's cool.
What's that video called?
This video is called
Goldfish, 1994. That was our first video. Some janky high-8 camera, probably. And maybe, I don't know if it was a Scoopik. Like Spike was shooting a lot of film. Intro was Sheffy, Goldfish stuff. Was it a Scoopik?
I don't know what a Scoopik is.
High-8 camera was just like a little black handheld. Jank had a steady, like a ring. Remember that thing? You'd see the ring like move.
Yeah.
I reverse recorded one of Carroll's lines at Upper Wallenberg on the top. Never to be seen. What was your line that I fucked up on?
I refilmed it somewhere somehow. It was like a nollie heel over that little brick wall at the end where people always, yeah, but I didn't really have nollie heel flips was good.
He was stoked on the line, like, let's watch it. And I'm like, yeah, reverse record.
It's all.
Yeah, that was fun though. We would just film each other. We just had a camera. We were stressing each other out on the planB. It was just kind of a different tone. It was fun. You know what? Like Wing Co and those guys.
We
helped us.
edited it on the same editing, what do you say, system?
Editing system.
That they were editing a Guar concert.
Yeah, Eric Matthews and Wing Co. Like they just had a spot in LA. We kind of sat over their shoulder a little bit, right?
And it's crazy, like that was normal then. I'm thinking back on it now, and you just hire some
Random
people. They were not really random,
Not
but
random.
they were random.
Like
And
Wing Co did skateboarding stuff, but it was a friend of a friend. We didn't really know him, and
They did stuff for the world video, right? But yeah, this one was fun.
yeah,
You can just film and not feel like I need to be a good skateboarder. Like I'm just gonna film skateboarding.
not even gold. It was platinum, gold. I don't know.
We went wood.
Yeah, a handful. You know, Spike probably, like he was doing Rubbish Heap and they made video days and I feel like there were some tips. We just kind of, I forget how,
He
we
probably-
just kind of learned everything on the fly, really. That was fun to learn how to make a video box.
I was in SF, so I wasn't sure who was calling shots. And
Smell a kind of nutcracker. I'm always getting blacker, fatter. I bust a fat rhyme to make your head shatter. I'm from the Bronx, New York City, the big fucking apple where the niggas get busy. God bless the dead and God rest my pops. Peace to the niggas going out busting shots. Busting shots. Busting shots.
That's cool.
Counting
I
numbers.
forgot we did the subterranean sticker on that.
oh yeah, I always
That's
thought
cool.
that was really rad.
That's interesting.
I was supposed to do that. I was such a freak about it that I was embarrassed to skate down in front of actual civilians inside BART, and so I didn't want to do it. And so Rick did it, and then after I saw it, I was sad.
Jenkins and his wife scored it. She played sax, and Andy. Wait, did Mike Watt play the bass?
He played
I
the
think
bass for the Lance Mountain
the Lance
Pogo.
Mountain skit. But I have to listen to that song again. That was a cool one. That was a fun bit.
Was there more?
No, I don't think so. You
Okay.
guys have more?
No, I just didn't
Never
know.
ending.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one coming back.
Why is this one such
It's
a...
so funny, right?
Yeah.
That's cool that it's coming back around. So you picked the right one to redo.
Yeah.
This for Christmas '96.
Really?
Nice present.
This exact one?
No, I skated.
Is this a reissue or
That's the original.
Damn.
you do only original, right?
I'm out of the game. It's too expensive now.
It's pretty fucking mint.
Yeah, it's in good condition. You could just tell the silk screen feels different, right?
We're reissuing it for the 3rd year. Different
That's a good
color,
one.
probably.
It's interesting you picked that one because that one kind of just keeps surfacing.
I have no idea. Is it what? Can you tell me what this board
It's
means?
the big orange color, simple horizontal graphic.
I don't know
Bold,
because
bold.
it gets brought up a lot.
I feel like that Japan trip we went on, That's what sparked it after that, like an early, right?
I think so.
There you go, Astro Boy, on your flight into space.
If it was, I don't really remember. No, I always had random little ideas like postcards or menus and stuff.
That's a good one. This one by Tony Larson, Modern Chair Series. This became a thing later, like a desired series to get a hold of. I feel like Tony was into this mid-century stuff. Yeah, this is a Tony Larson bit. People have hit me up to try to get a hold of this series. I think I'm missing a couple.
When I saw it, it's probably a little too mature for me. Like all the sought after collectible type stuff, probably I never like saw it before people saw it until people made big deals of it, and then I looked at it more.
Favorite girl series? That's tough. Recently, that Spike photo series was pretty sick. The Bjork photo,
Yeah.
like the Kurt Cobain, some pretty memorable photos by Spike. I like that one.
Yeah. I like
Of
that.
recent, but Jenkins did so many that it's hard to, all the hand stuff that Andy did early days, classic.
Do you know?
Take a,
I have no idea.
Okay. I was about to say, I wanted to figure it out.
I would say probably close to 250, something like that.
I was gonna say a couple hundred.
We should find out. Let's get to the bottom of that.
Would he know?
I wonder. The girl logo. Thanks, Andy. He made that first batch of boards. We tried to stop using the logo for a while. Remember that? Our friend Dan Field helped us in the early days try to manage the company. We would just sell out of t-shirts and not have stuff. And he's like, you guys need to like order and keep things going. And we're like, oh, we're sick of the logo. But now it's just part of us. Probably like not that many. I would say 1,000
I mean,
or
skateboarding
something.
was pretty small
Pretty
back
small.
then. I would assume not that many.
Like-
and it wasn't like it was being thought about like, all right, we made this or we're selling this many, right?
Enough to like
I wasn't
cover what everyone's
Overhead?
paycheck was, which was the not very much at that time. So
Holding my breath
You gotta be careful, huh?
Yeah. Is that your
thing's
personal
so
collection, Tim?
shiny.
now. Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
My boards that I collected since I turned pro, I have, I think almost all of them up until Girl, and then probably the first year of Girl, and then it just started becoming a lot.
I have a few. I've recently found some. I'm stoked I found a crooked guest board that I forgot that I had. I have a couple little bits. Lance Mountain drew me something, like a hand-painted. I have a couple planB boards that I just found, but
Yeah.
yeah, I wish I would have saved more. Good question.
if Jenkins did a couple hundred, there's gotta be at least a couple thousand.
Just Girl? Yeah,
Just Girl.
thousands. That's
You
a
say
lot.
thousands, and someone's
No.
gonna do some research and say you're just blowing
Hundreds,
shit up.
close to 1,000. I mean,
You don't
no,
do
no, it's not
thousands.
thousands. There's a lot, though. We're gonna have to tap in with Daniel Policelli on this one.
Yeah.
He's our video archivist who has a better memory than us when it comes to all things video. So we have to call him sometimes to like ask him about a trip or a tour. There's a box this big of what, Mouse, Goldfish, Paco. So it's like hundreds. Okay.
Is he moving out of the frame? Is he getting out of there? This video is called
De Paco. You
Don't know
can't
how to-
pronounce it?
Las Nueve Vidas de Paco.
We kind of just called it the Paco video. Mike had to get intoxicated to get in character for this role. What is it? What was your
It was
drink of choice?
Boons. Yeah, just Boons. I don't think I had Mad Dog.
Fun little weekend in the desert.
It was a crazy production.
Yeah, we kind of had a script, the whole bit. Wardrobe. It was a mini Western that Spike shot. It was fun. This was like our first bigger production, I guess. you would
Yeah,
call it.
it was insane. I was tripping off of it.
solamente digo, vamos.
For sure that. I mean, we kind of had some writing sessions. We did like a read through with the team. Were you there for that?
I don't think so.
That was fun. There was a script actually. I think there's photos from that. That was fun. Was it the line on La Brea? Switch pop, the
no,
switch crit? No, wait, that's Mouse. I'm
Yeah.
tripping. Keenan's first trick in Paco. Wait. Daniel? Oh yeah. Yeah.
I would not have
But that was
remembered
just,
that.
he didn't have a, did he have a full part? He did, right? Wait.
I am so lost.
Right. Desmond Decker? That was definitely Keenan. Because we did a board graphic with that. His taste of music, right? We were just talking about that. How eclectic
Yeah.
he would go from.
It was rad when he was the DJ in the van on trips because he had a good variety.
All of it. Just his laugh, really. Just his spirit, his life trick. He was just good at bringing like,
He was almost doing
Stoked to
switch
everything.
backside 360s on flats, glue-footed, right towards the end.
the switch flip stuff was
Yeah.
over the table, down the triple set. Like, the way he would do stuff. Honestly, when he would like pull his pants up before
Yeah.
a trick, like that was like special.
Until I saw other people trying to do it. I always liked his. Just make that clear. I mean, how many
It's a
tricks
fun
can you
one,
do
yeah.
over that until you start getting into late flips and
Yeah.
all that goofy shit? Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't even know I did it until it surfaced on Instagram. If someone could ask me if you ever kickflipped the wall, no.
Was that the trip? It was a different one where Eric nollie backheeled. Wait, did he nollie backheel that? Yeah.
Yeah, we were on a
Where's
tour, but then we stopped in New York for 3 weeks, and everyone didn't skate.
Yeah.
But Eric got that nollie backside heel. We got one trick in 3 weeks.
Nothing worthy of like being recorded, but maybe a ollie or something. It was fun skating the banks though. I
Oh
wasn't.
no, we weren't.
Yeah.
I was there for Keenan's switch crooks. That was later. No, Guy always ran
He-
off and did shit on
Solo little.
like little
I'm
secret.
gonna go make this up, and he was having fun in Vancouver. Those spots were early days before it was fun. The art gallery downtown, fun curbs, and everyone would meet up. That was like our little Embarcadero.
Yeah.
You got to hang there, right?
At the art gallery, the
Yeah.
one that you skated in Blockhead.
Probably.
There. Yeah.
Bentall's, you know that white ledge spot? If I go to Vancouver, I'll hit that spot. I skated with Tony last time I was in town. It's a must. Good feeling grind, for sure. Spielberg, is this Mesa Productions?
Mesa.
Aaron Mesa's first video, huh?
Oh, he gave you an initials.
Autographed copy.
AM.
Look
This
at that.
video is.
FTC penal code. Look at that lineup.
Oh, it's penal code, so it's not the first FTC video. It's the second.
Was
Yeah.
this like before Mouse? Like there's a lot of stuff with the
Yeah.
Friends
this
in there,
this
right?
was right before Mouse. I'm settled.
I might have had a little one.
I wonder if they have a debt thing still.
I bet.
Javante owes them like a house.
You're gonna have to ask Mesa on that one.
I did. It was Razzcazz featuring Coolio. It kind of goes with the story of the planB videos. I'd get advanced copies of albums and stuff from Lance Dawes at Slap. Questionable, I used the Beastie Boys songs and didn't think anything of it. By the time the premiere of Questionable, the Beastie Boys album had not come out yet. And then also that Razzcazz song.
Hadn't come out.
It must not
Around
have
the same
because it's different than the album.
Were you liking it?
I thought it was a catchier song. If someone doesn't like the skating, they're gonna at least like the song. That was always my little insecure thought.
Carroll's an undercover sound designer for all the videos. It's got to get approved by this guy.
No disrespect to the opposite sex, but I ain't flex punani yet, that's worth my royalty checks. Men be trying to get laid, women be trying to get paid, so somebody gotta get played. Right. Now you claim I'm running game and still let us run the train. Pulling Julio's braids, it wasn't me, it was the fame. Let a dame complain about disrespecting my African queen. Ass hanging out them Daisy Duke jeans, jocking. The mother of civilization wants to know my occupation, home location, and means of transportation. The correct combination unlocks your placenta. I got a cellular phone with a rubber antenna. On a 3-story house, drive a 4-door act. Favorite song of all time, my leads hit it from the back. Then I turn the
That's what I thought it was until I didn't have any footage for Mouse.
Really? And they all went here?
Yeah, I was like, what? But yeah, put it in there. We'll get some more stuff.
But didn't you get Skater of the Year this year? Did this came out or no? That was
No,
the next
that
one.
was 96.
Oh, this is later.
and I'm knowing what she thinks. I'm a sweep off her feet because I bought the hoe a drink. Yeah, I'm living nice. Got a 2 o'clock flight to Atlanta tomorrow, so maybe we can kick it tonight. Right there, I knew my dick was getting wet, cause I played into this bitch's Cinderella complex. Whatever you wanna hear, I can say. Forget the bitch the next day, instant replay.
You know it's drunk, but it sound real good. You know it's drunk, but it sound real good. You know it's drunk, but it sound real good.
You knew the game, and you still ended up for your back.
You know it's drunk, but it sound real good. You know it's drunk, but it sound real good.
Mouse video.
Is the name of
95?
this video.
96?
It's 96.
Yeah, 96.
Fall or winter of 96.
To make a vehicle called a tricycle.
Yeah, dude. And I was so nervous or embarrassed or insecure, whatever you may call it, going up to it. And they asked me to, go and start, and I was so freaked out.
We barged it.
I was actually cleaning it up. I don't know why I would get kicked out for,
Like, who's this new employee?
like, I'm
working
busting
here?
the tables right now. Why would you kick me out? It's the In-N-Out on Sunset.
That was
I do-
hard. I think
Uh,
Spike originally wanted some serious skating, like bigger, like rail, whatever. He just wanted the mouse to like do harder tricks. The head would move around. It was just kind of hard to skate in.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30.
Now the multiples of 3 come up 3 times.
There's a little like, yeah, sketchy, very safe.
6, 9, and in the teens.
What, FTC and that? Well, you were sick during, I
Yes.
think you had
I
mono.
I had mono and then I got hurt. Well, I got hurt after I gave away my footage. Not gave away, then I got hurt after that. And then
But Mike put me in his FTC parts. I was like, you only have a few tricks.
yeah.
Can you share a part with me?
And what's really cool is people tell me they like my part in Mouse. I won't correct them. I only had, 3 things.
I wasn't at that session. Were you? No.
I really think I was, but then I don't know if I was, because I know I was there when he's tried it, because there's a bunch of table sessions, like Kareem trying to switch backside flip over it. Rick and Guy.
Little Keenan was fun in that. Our special effects was Johannes. Well, Johannes Gamble. He can kind of do anything. All the video magic, movie magic, Johannes was put his touch on it.
I thought Eric as Charlie Chapman was pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, Spike took out the film actually, and like we stomped on it at Telecine to give it like that scratched look.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And I know you have like an app or something that does it, but like at the time it was like, we need the scratches.
I like all those little in-between ones in this one.
Yeah, the bits in that were like getting fun. Make Petridge. I like that. I knew Jeff was gonna work on the titles. Johannes helped him film it, yeah. It was all like kind of just learning and experimenting like during that time, so it was fun.
I wasn't around.
Perfect.
You had mono.
I was in SF, so
Damn, you ripped off Caballero.
now I have some that are doing the same.
We're actually doing this shoe, right?
Yeah, I think we might do the shoe for the 30 year. I feel like I might have some. These were made in Korea. I don't know if the ones I have were made in US or Korea because they switched right when they did my shoe, and the Korea ones were so hard to skate. Like the sole wasn't as grippy.
Mike, what did Steve Caballero have to say about this shoe?
I don't know.
He said something to
I
you,
just
didn't he?
read on the Slap message boards. I mean, yeah, I said it would be sick to have a shoe shaped like the half cab,
But
with
lower.
a Vans stripe on it. Like, how sick would a half cab be with a Vans stripe? But they didn't want to put they didn't want to put a stripe on their skateboarding shoes.
But everyone was cutting half cabs back then, so that
Yeah.
was kind of like a good height, right?
Duct tape. The thing I remember, we did stickers, but it was around the time the Rudy Johnson 40-ounce stickers. I remember those were my go-to for either duct tape or those or random
yeah, duct
stickers.
tape was the thing for sure. Airwalks, duct taping those too, right? The Enigmas.
Yeah, those got duct taped.
Yeah,
Half cap.
Enigma. I
Yeah.
skated the Enigma a lot. Yeah.
I mean, I
couldn't
skated-
skate in half cabs for some reason. I don't know why.
Because he's got a wide foot. That's why we used to cut our half cabs like that. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
widen it up.
Widen the toe vamp, is that what it's called?
I believe so. Or no, that is the U throat.
Oh, the U-throat toe vamp. Acting like I know what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Cool. Yeah. Who are you asking?
Either. Do you know what trilogy is?
Yeah. I
would
know,
say
but the
Kareem.
thing is, the thing is, trilogy and 20 shot, I always get mixed up.
Yeah. Did Javante have footage in Trilogy? No, right? That was
No.
20 shot. Did he have
I don't
footage in
think.
20 shot either?
I don't think so.
No.
I think we already. Girl was already.
Carroll was gone. Probably Kareem. Me.
Trilogy. Is that the one where they had the Method Man song with
That's 20 shot.
20 shot? Shit.
Day one.
Was Gino in Trilogy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also in 20 shot too, huh? Dude, yeah, I don't know.
I think we took it like we were all sensitive maybe for a second, right? I think Shiloh.
Is this a diss
Yeah.
or is this trying to vibe because we skate together?
I
Like,
didn't see it as a diss. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
yeah.
kinda
So that's why, you know,
Yeah.
we're skaters. We're fucking children. We're insecure.
We're sensitive.
vague.
I mean, when we did Goldfish, dicking around with lawn tramps, we thought we offended Stacy and the Bones Brigade with that. But that was homage, you know? Whatever.
Pops
Pops.
and winning.
Yeah, winning at those wooden ledges. Love Park, the way he would like stand on his tricks there.
Yeah, those dudes killed it.
There's been a few.
Stevie Williams.
Mike Mo Capaldi, was that sponsor me tape?
Mike Mo's Sponsor Me tape.
Stevie Williams, that sponsor me tape was
I
insane.
mean, his Sponsor Me tape is in the Chocolate Tour video, so.
Yeah, a fakie hard flip, like that was insane.
I don't know, but I remember it was random to do a chocolate commercial, I think, in a 411.
I think it was just meant to get out there.
Yeah, I think so.
I like the Selsky song.
In the song, too.
Yeah. I want to claim that one. You know?
I don't know. I honestly
selling-
don't think I had any part in it.
Yeah.
I was going to say Sam.
Maybe
or
Sam, yeah.
Stevie,
Or-
or Rick.
Yeah.
Because we were all listening to that back then, but
Yeah, that was fun.
I didn't have anything to do with it, but I was very stoked.
My mother keeps telling me a nigga needs to quit. She say it's all an act, but I'm really up in that chick. My bitch say it's cause a nigga.
Sam was getting more of those, right?
Sam was getting them.
But I also feel like people thought they couldn't get on Girl, right?
Because
Kind
they
of thing.
couldn't.
So we wouldn't get as many as you think, right?
We don't sponsor amateurs, only professionals. Yeah, a few people. And
Mark
then
Gonzalez would have been sick.
a few people, but luckily sometimes it's better.
The universe
Yeah.
tells you to do certain things, right?
Yeah. You want names?
I gave you one.
We tried to get PJ on, especially, I think he was still riding for 4-star. I think they're about to start planB. Me and Sam saw it. Were you there?
When what?
LA High. We saw PJ there and then got in our cars. We were getting ready to leave, and then we had a napkin, so we wrote him a contract, put it in his windshield wiper, and it says, "We Girl Skateboards promise to stoke you out for many years to come." Put a little line for a signature, but PJ Ladd never wanted to skate for us.
That was like our day bed at our house, and I think we just got rid of it, and now it's cemented. So Megan Baltimore picked out the Carroll couch. I think, yeah.
And the crazy thing is there's probably so much sweaty ass from the park. Dude's coming in from the park, and Aaron's saying, "Come here, come here, come here." Who owns Girl now?
Yeah.
Rick Howard,
Mike Carroll, Megan Baltimore,
Adam Spiegel.
Adam Spiegel, he's the treasurer.
Adam Spiegel is
Mike Carroll is the vice president.
Rick Howard
Tyler
is
Pacheco is the CEO, and Simon Bannerall is the
free spirit.
spirit we're chasing.
He's our animal chin. No other owners though.
Thank you, Megan.
It would not. It would definitely not be.
Spielberg.
My friend.
Hmm.
He's under contract that he's not allowed to film something.
Sweatpants.
The most secure, insecure dude you'll ever meet. Also a very rad person. Maze has got a clip of him doing a switch backside heel over a picnic table, and it glitched right when his, well, it's his nose, hit. Right when he landed, it unglitched. Every second of the trick is glitched.
Travis. I don't know who that is. Oh, okay. I'll know his skating before I know his name.
I
I'm
think
sorry,
we probably knew
Travis.
him as Travis or Trav, and the name.
Green Apple,
All right.
for sure.
East Coast?
Never mind.
East Coast? East Coast though, right?
This is disappointing.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Gillette?
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Baptiste. Mean Thug. Carroll didn't want him on.
JB took us out when we were on our tour in '94 in
Yes.
Europe,
Stop trying to
and
take.
everything we did, no,
He did
everything we
switch.
tried, he did and did it switch and did it first try.
Did it better.
I think a year or two later, Sheffy ran into him, and he took Sheffy out too, switched Trey. Years later, Sheffy ran into him in SF and then wanted to get him on, but didn't know him yet. But he's an awesome dude.
He's a roach. Alien. Right?
We'd have to ask the team.
You just gotta hop in the van, Josh. Chocolate.
He
Oh.
rode for Clay Footwear. No, he was always on his own shit.
He's always on.
Lil Lee, Puma.
I love that he was on all Mark's companies, like 60, 40, 18, all that. It was amazing. Oh, the staple. Yeah. We were trying to redo this one too.
I know.
Yeah, you're bringing out all the classics.
These ideals.
I think it was Fila. We just ripped
could-
off Fila's kind of, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I
Right.
mean, back then you didn't really have much to go on with inspiration, and the skate shoes sucked. I mean, except for there was DCs back then and the half cab. Other than that, you can tell the shoes that Rick played roles in, nice clean shoes. And
This one's pretty cool. It's almost like in this vein. This Griffin's new shoe. You kind of almost same genre.
you want this? I mean, even for right now, it doesn't look hideous like how a lot of shoes back then, if you look at, you'd be like, that doesn't look like what I thought. And seeing this right here, I'm just like, actually,
If you reshape this, yeah, this should be around.
modernize it. We
Yeah.
tried to do it, and then something was weird, the construction or something, and then it would just sink into the side of your board. We tried to do the staple too.
That was a good one, right? That's all you need. Just keep it simple.
And it would last long because of
A rubber
the
toe.
little rubber,
Yeah.
thin rubber.
Aaron
and,
Hoover, we're bringing it back. Or he's been trying.
Yeah, I mean, I could
Just
wear
the-
this shoe forever.
The cut and buff, we're fans of that. Not really, kinda.
Really.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, I had some, but then, you know, back then, the PU or whatever you call them, this is EVA cut and buff, but you know how shoes separate from the upper because if you don't wear them, if you collect shoes, you're supposed to wear them, so they stay together.
You gotta do the Japanese trick where you shrink wrap them, keep them all like
Is that what
proper.
it is?
Kinda. I don't know. For sure, Carroll.
You can see the difference in mine can be hit or miss.
I like the fade though.
You like the fade, and a lot of people, I guess, did.
Honestly, we blew it trying to bring it back. It could have been better.
Yeah.
They got to redo that again, how it should be done, right?
Yeah, you see those shoes out there, basketball shoes with the gradient, and so I just wanted to try to do something like that with that.
I like the fade though.
I liked it, I just, you know, I get insecure.
It's memorable.
Yeah.
The one I just showed you right now is my favorite.
Griffins. Besides this one, just for nostalgic reasons, I like my first shoe. I definitely would change some things.
I like the Cambridge right now.
Oh yeah.
That one's like keeps getting better and better.
The Cambridge, I think, is our new
Manchester
/
new classic.
staple.
Yeah.
This staple?
Yeah.
Staple.
Staple for sure.
DC Rickk too.
Come on.
Never links.
No, I'm kidding.
I just never wore that shoe.
Me too.
I think it had the best marketing.
Was that a Kalis, the Lynx? Did he skate in that a lot?
He was the one Josh was like,
Yeah.
the links. Grip tapes met its match.
Yeah.
That's the marketing, see? It's still right there.
Depends on the mood, right? I don't
Yeah.
know.
White. But I've been black lately.
I've been cream lately.
Actually, I'm reflective right now.
Skating in black shoes, but when I'm not on the board, white shoes, something like that.
Depends on the pants and the fluctuation and what color shirt you can wear with them.
You've been fluctuating lately, huh?
Major fluctuation.
For pants, maybe Velcro.
I'm down for Velcro though. I
like it.
like the extra style point.
It's kind of, yeah, it's not really functional.
It's not his.
I like how it looks though. I like it. Birkenstocks are challenging.
During COVID, I had the little toe shoes, you know?
You love those, right? You're like, Carol's wearing toe shoes?
Too bad I
What
don't have my
happened?
car. I could just whip them out right now. They're in my car.
So much control.
Yeah. So seriously, I was like, okay, so don't got much to do. I'll try to build
You tried
some-
skating in those?
I was like, I'm gonna build the muscles in my feet right now.
That's true though.
I don't think it was the shoes, but I tore my calf
Oh shit.
while those were on my feet.
Don't skate in toe shoes, kids.
Here, I'll take the sneakers, unless you guys want them.
Those are probably 9s, huh? That's probably why they don't look that crazy, is because they're
Once
small.
again, we get to share a part, Mike.
Oh wait, is this before Yeah Right? So this is probably why people started talking about, could just share another part.
Really?
Carroll had a message board, kinda. Did you ever see it?
Yeah. I saw it.
Back in the day?
It was like a posting board. It was weird.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But there was, did you ever see Wheel Bite on there?
Don't remember.
Anyway, they're always just talking shit. Those dudes don't skate anymore. What if Rick and Mike gonna just share a part again? Another shared part?
Well,
Another shared part.
Great.
How many?
Another shared part.
What was that?
USC.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Where at USC, on the ledge? Or in the,
Fakey flip. Switch nose wheelie fake. No, frontal 180 fake flip. I always thought it was rad. Yeah, I always thought so.
He's like, these guys don't remember what they did.
I picked Corrupt. Ty was probably devastated. I kept trying to send him like a bunch of Mo Money Mo Problem techno remixes. I was stoked because I think I gave him a few ideas for songs, and I wasn't in the editing room with him for it, so that was my first time doing that.
Corrupt was sick because we did that little Lakai commercial with, wasn't that with Corrupt as well?
Probably.
With Cairo and everyone?
Probably. The
Same song. The fact that he had to redo it because Ballard
Do you
missed
know
the
all that?
sequence.
I mean, how's I know the guy's gonna grind halfway the block? 14 frames, I ran out of film.
But that was insane. The second one was almost, could it have been better? I don't know, but
They
that was
were
beautiful.
Both really good in the fact that he had to go back there and do it again and did it just as good, if not better. It was
Nice one, Scooch.
pretty insane, especially for his brain. I wouldn't have been able to deal with that, having to go back to do something that fucked up.
That was fun when people would do insane shit and not film it. The way Scott skated was really fast, push as fast as you can to that, like gap to ledge was like.
It's not over the back like a lot of people do. It's actually in the middle. He had to go angle at it like it was in the middle.
That one's ingrained. Yeah,
Like, yeah.
that with that trick.
Yeah, it wasn't the safe way, like over the top.
And to pop out like that.
Yeah,
With just as much speed and how far he went. That was.
it was just perfect.
Who doesn't remember Mike's line at the library? And you want me to recite the tricks? Okay. I'm trying to think if the ollie. Did you ollie over the rail or kickflip? Wait, hold on. Is it kickflip, ollie? Wait, shit. You tell it to me. Is it kickflip up the ollie over the rail, kickflip up the block? Well, there's a 180 in there because you switch big the gap, and then hard flip was spontaneous, which I like that.
Yeah.
Because the other, he was rehearsing that for how long?
What was the last
Hard
one?
flip was freestyle, off script.
Yeah.
What's the line?
Kickflip over the rail, off of the ledge.
Right.
Over the rail,
Okay.
so it was lower, so it was okay. I could make it over that. I hated the push, but then, yeah, the push to the 180.
There was a 180, see? 360 flip up on.
That's why I
on
hated
the ledge,
the push.
right?
Yeah. So it was the.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Let me do it. Kick flip over the rail, no push. 360 flip, 180, up the marble thing, switch big spin, hard flip off the dome.
Brainstorm the back of the bank, bustin' loose like mugs. Typhoons, corrupt cow home with a platoon of backwards ass buffoons, ready to shoot anything that moves on the tones from the blues. The gold mask on, khakis ounce gone, house shoes on. I'ma start it all skipping on the first nigga saw here to stack. Heard me, hear me, heard that words don't pass the front door. Before you gotta show them your heart and soul. When Desert Eagle flow explode and watch them fold, the other niggas froze. You knew better. Mask in an all blue sweater, 2 pumps ready for a ride. Full Beretta, 6 hostages with a loss of oxygen. Wet as a river, 16 breaks to flip. After I flip these bitch niggas throw they shit. I've been down with the twist since 86. Hyperactive with automatic snap and reaction. I'm sick of waiting. A 38, I'm jacking for dating. Kick the door in for sure. Double force ram and hollow band. They're ready to knock them off. Yeah, they stand in position to cannon. Telegraph no parameter. Paralyze anything that walks through the parameter. Cervical veins lacerated, launched the missiles. Interrogated and operated, posted with pistols. Time for war, this is when the hearts explode. Change up the game, cocking and sparks explode. I'm a marksman, touching death 10 steps and draw. And that's all into anything before. In the World War, off like a Concorde jet. A fool, DPG set in the World War. This is when the hearts explode. Change the game, cock, sparks explode. Man, depressing, panic, and then start stitching. Not giving a fuck while all y'all bitches. This is for all my G's, my homies, flipping birds and serving keys. I'm with King T in the licks, alcoholed up like bitch. Get the fuck off my dick. I got pistols, pills, acid, bomb, crank, crystallized cokes and limes. I don't give a fuck.
Definitely never thought I'd be skating for 30 years or even knew anything past 25.
We celebrated 3 years, so to think that we'd be still standing here, I'm glad that we can still stand here, actually. 3 decades of girl. Thanks,
3
Mike.
decades of girl. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Meg.
Thank
you, Spike.
Starting over this interview.